Hello guys, James here and welcome back to now, which is my 6th episode of my Ultimate Team Let's Play for the rest of FIFA 18. Only just over a month now until FIFA 19 actually comes out, and can't wait for FIFA 19 if I'm honest with you. I always do get hyped for the new game, but we start the video off here just going through the team, showing you this very decent, I'd say, Premier League team that we've built. A few footies cards in there, the ones that you just get for free, which is quite nice. You can get quite a good squad going with them. And then we've got Robertson team of the season, Pope team of the season. We start off with a foot birthday Kolasinac, but we do end up selling him, as you see. And then yeah, standout is that Willian 91 rated card. Pretty unbelievable to use, and yeah, I'll show the updated squad that I end up having after all these games that we play. And basically what I've done was, because to be honest, the gameplay wasn't great because I was coming up against a lot of people who were not very good, to be quite honest, and yeah, not trying to be rude, but they just weren't the same sort of level, so it was not the greatest. And you see the first game there, 6-1, and what I'll do with all these games is I'll just show you the best goal from them, and then the team that I'm playing up against at the start, and the end score line and the coins and stuff, and you'll just see there the match stats. He had 3 shots, we had 15, and yeah, not really much of a contest, that one. But yeah, because my plan is to try and win Division 1 before FIFA 19 comes out. So what I've done today is, in this episode, we've got winning Div 10, 9 and 8, all the gameplay from that. And yeah, basically this team was fun to use. I do like people might think it's boring, but I do just like using Premier League teams, to be honest, because obviously I'm from England, I'm English and that, and I watch the Premier League all the time, every week, and these are the players that I know in real life a lot, so it's just, there's a bit more of a connection there, and just a bit more, it's just a bit more of a fun to use, I find. But we open up this is the 5k pack you get for what is it, completing the manager tasks, because our last one was add a fitness card, and we do end up actually pulling an untradeable team of the knockout stage, I believe. That is Ben Yedder, which is quite a nice pull. He could end up going in SPZ at some point. And yeah, so yeah, I had real fun with the team. Basically what I've done was just create 2 teams for now, because the games were quite easy. I didn't want to waste any fitness cards when I could just swap out to a different team. So that was what I was doing, is I was rotating the teams. And as you were seeing there, that was our second team, and that actually ended up 15-1. I can't quite believe that he stuck around, the guy. And you see there we had 25 shots, 22 on target, and yeah, I mean, fair play to the guy for sticking around, but don't quite know how. But yeah, with EA giving us the footies cards, we did manage to build a few players into that starting 11 of ours. And yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's a standout, and Martial, obviously, top players from start to finish in this game, really. Obviously you can get a lot better players now than them, but they're still very good to use. They've just got stats in all the right places, and yeah, it bodes well, and they do the business. And then we've got the I believe it's second in form Aaron Moy that we packed at the very start of this series from the World Cup packs, and he's very decent. I've been looking at getting his Festival of Foot card, but I want to get him for the right price, and don't want to overspend too much, because I want to try and get a big striker or a couple of other bigger players. And we do get a bit of a weird disconnect there, which actually gave us our first loss in seasons, which is quite frustrating, because it was nothing to do with our us losing in actually losing, so to speak, but that is what it is. Sometimes it happens. And yeah, so basically, yeah, you'll see me. What I do is I have these two teams, and then because not many people are opening that many packs at the minute, normal gold cards are quite cheap. So you'll see that I have a João Mario and a Ross Barkley in my team. And what I've done was I bought the ones to watch cards of them for just over discard price, and so basically when I've finished with them, I just discard them, and basically only lose, I think on João Mario I only lost about 50 coins, and I think on Barkley maybe about 250, so almost they were just free to use. And you see we sold an Edison there and a load of players from our last draft. You'll see the Bradley card went for 16k, so that paid for that draft straight away, and then all these extra players, a few of them went for some decent coinage, like that Johnson guy, because I think he goes into the Swedish SPC to get the special Lindelof. And then yeah, I started selling off chemistry stars as well that I had, just to get some extra coins in there. And you'll see I did buy that Mendy for about 35k, and do list him up just because we got the team of the season Robertson, you would have seen at the start, for 21,250 I believe, which is, I think he discards for about 20,950, so no loss on him. And then you see we sold the birthday Kolasinac for a couple of thousand coin profit, which was not bad. He just didn't feel great, to be honest, and I didn't want to lose any coins in him. And then here you see us picking up the João Mario and Barkley, like I said, and the Pope as well, which was just above discard as well, like I said, so that was very nice. That one is actually the second one, he's not the one that we play with, so I ended up selling him, and you'll see that we make some quite nice profit on this one actually in the end, probably about 3k after tax. So just for bidding on two of them, we end up getting one for discard and making a bit of profit on one. So that was very nice. He's not the most amazing keeper, even with those stats, but he definitely does a job, and for the price we got him for, I'll happily keep him in there. And my plan is, yeah, I'll probably, until it starts getting a bit tougher, I'm just going to keep rotating the squads, and then I'll start using fitness. But also I'll need to have a look. My next video will probably be another draft, and then seasons after that, and just sort of rotate now until the FIFA19 comes out. But I'm not sure if they've kept all the special cards in packs, so I'll have to look into that, because we'll still do a draft, but it'll be harder to make our coins back if there's less special cards. But yeah, we'll see on that. And I'm not sure what game this is now. I think this must be Div 9, but we see this later on in the game, 65th minute, and David Luiz there, the CDM version. I was just playing him at centre back on 7 chem, and that is just a beautiful finesse from a centre back. Just, yeah, I was very surprised that he scored that, but being 6-2 up, I thought I'd have a pop, and to my great delight, he pops that in the back of the net. So happy days, and another rage quit. And yeah, that was sort of a bit of the story of this episode. And you see there we do sell that Mendy, so I think we bought him for about 35k, sold him for 37.5 or whatever, and after tax we probably, what would it be, we probably only made about 400 coins on that, so it's not the best, but it's not the end of the world, and could end up buying him back later on if we decide to, for a better price maybe. But yeah, my plan is, I think, just to keep improving this Premier League squad as much as we can, and yeah, win Division 1, win as many drafts as we can, and depending what SPCs and that they bring out, which they might not bring out much, to be fair now, because there's not much left of FIFA 18 left. They probably won't bring out that much EA, unfortunately, but we'll do what we can. And I do love making these videos. It's just a shame I don't have as much time as I would like, with working full time and that during the week, and then obviously busy at the weekend sometimes with stuff. Like this past weekend we just had a birthday party, so yeah, try and get them out to you as best I can. And that was one of my favourite goals that I've scored so far on this series. Gabriel Jesus with just an unbelievable dipping long shot, and that was enough for the guy to rage quit, and I don't blame him. 10-0 in that one again. As you see, he had no shots, poor possession compared to ours. We had 17 shots, and yeah, it just was quite an easy run through these games. But a bit of this trend you're seeing, it makes sense, to be honest. There's basically everyone we come up against was using some footies cards, which is great to see, because they are good players, and it's nice that I've sort of done it that way this year. Questionable about giving us the SBC way of voting for the players that you want to win the actual footies and get the upgrade. Doing it by the SBC, a lot of other YouTubes have clocked on, and I think a lot of people have clocked on, and basically what's been happening is that the people who've been winning, the cards that have been winning, have just been the lowest rated ones, because people have been using the high rated cards in SBCs because they're saving themselves some money. And yeah, so it's a bit of it makes the voting system a bit null and void and a bit rubbish, really, because the players that more like, it's just normally the low rated players that win it, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it is what it is. Nice that they give everyone out the base cards at least. And yeah, as you see there, that is us winning Division 9, picking up some nice coinage. And yeah, what I started to do through these games was starting to sell off all the expensive players, and as you see here, there's all the consumables I went through and sold as well, like position modifiers and bits. But yeah, I got rid of all the high rated well, not high rated, but cards that were worth some coins, and used all the untradables and stuff that I had in the club already to build that second team and first team, so I had the most coins at my disposal. And yeah, as I said, you'll see the updated squad with a couple of new players at the end of the video. But yeah, we go into, this is the first game of Division 8 now, and 5 minutes in, and we've got Oxlade Chamberlain running down the wing, cuts in, and just guy doesn't, I think he thinks I'm going to pass, but I'll just keep running with it, and manage to get a nice finesse shot with his weak foot past the keeper, and he does end up rage quitting at 3-0 in that one. And yeah, it was a little bit frustrating just because you don't get as many match coins as you'd like when they get the rage quit, and the I don't think the DNF goes up even if people rage quit against you, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, what can you do? And yeah, let me know, guys, again, like I say in every video, let me know if there's any specific videos you want to see from me in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll try and provide the best top quality videos for FIFA Switch gameplay. And let me know, yeah, let me know if you've pre-ordered the FIFA 19 on the Switch. I haven't yet, but I am going to, so I've got it on the 28th, which I don't think they do a early access one version for the Switch, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll be getting that. And yeah, if you could like, that always helps the videos as well, very much appreciated. And yeah, leave a comment what team you support as well, and if they've started their season yet and how they're getting on. Obviously I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I am a Man U fan, so we started the season off with a bit of a nervy but a nice 2-1 win over Leicester. And it was nice to see Paul Pogba getting on the score sheet, and yeah, I really hope he stays, to be honest. Seems like there's a little bit of tension with him and Mourinho. As much as he sort of denies it and stuff, he has come out and said that you can't perform at your best when you're not 100% happy, so hopefully that turns around and he can start performing and be happy, if I'm honest, because I really do hope he stays at the club. He's a top class player. And yeah, also leave a prediction of who you think is going to win the Prem. As much as I hate to say it, at this current stage, I don't think you can look past City again. And then after that, again, it's not great to say, but from just a purely football aspect, when you look at it, you have to say Liverpool could be right up there and just as dangerous as City this year with the additions they've made and the team that they already had. All they need is a bit more consistency, and they could be a dangerous team, and one who definitely fights for that title to the very end. But it'll be interesting to see where everyone is after about 10 games or so, and yeah, that's the sort of telltale sign as another rage quit pops up on the screen there. And yeah, there's a few players that I'm looking to get off. I got a basically I want to try and get a whole or mostly special team, and I do. Obviously we've got Special Pope in goal, we've got 2 centre backs I'm happy with, to be honest. They're not, or Baye is not special, but he's just top class, and David Luiz is base card, but obviously he's the footies version, so that's obviously a bit of colour into the team. And then obviously with the pink card, and then Robertson at left back, don't really need to upgrade him, he's about as good as they get, and I do enjoy his card a lot. And then I did also pick up the Festival of Foot Trippier, you'll see at the end of the vid, and he's I haven't used him yet, but he should be a top class player, only about 35k as well, which was nice. And yeah, you'll start to see some players sold off in a second, and the team, yeah, but I'll just let it play out. But yeah, then in that midfield, I've been looking at getting that, as I said, the Festival of Foot Moy, and then I'll probably keep the Corey. I overpaid for him and he's really good, and yeah, I'll just keep him in there. I think it's a defensive one, and then possibly get the Festival of Foot Torre or Rooney, because they look like very decent cards indeed. And then up front I'm looking at maybe Festival of Foot Son or Vardy at the striker role, and then we'll sort of see how many coins we've got. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. I'll just show you the team and who we've got. And yeah, if you, as I said, if you could comment, like and subscribe on the video, all the support is very much appreciated. Can't wait for FIFA 19 now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Just let this video play out, and I shall see you in the next one. See you later. Thank you.